Good day. You are welcome to this channel. My name is Pastor Dr. Mode Victor. For those of you that are new to this channel, the purpose of this channel is to create awareness about health challenges and to share vital health information to save lives and also to minimize loss of lives as a result of complicated health issues. And I will also like to remind you to share, subscribe or click the like button for notification on update of new video. You can also reach out to me for more solution with the number on the screen.
Gilead Phytothera Medica. I'm bringing on your way this day. I'm going to be talking about the causes of major health complication and sudden deaths. You will take a note. If you look at what is happening in our society today, you see that some of our women, they develop fibroid, some develop breast lump, some develop ectopic pregnancy, miscarriage, high blood pressure, diabetes, prostate problem. You see, some of these health complications that our people are undergoing. Some people look at it that it is a normal thing. They see it as a normal thing, but I'm telling you, they are not normal. It will surprise you to hear that some of these health complications are things that we can overcome. We can overcome them. It is because we are not taking the right step. And out of ignorance, that is why you see our people suffering from some of these health complications. You see, when we take the right step, we will live above them. You see, the reason is because many of our people felt they are okay. They don't have infection. I can begin to see that a lot of people are ignorant about what is called infection. We don't have knowledge about infection at all. Infection, by the way, what is infection? Infection is a disease caused by microorganisms that invade tissues in the body. When these tissues are invaded, you begin to experience different health complications that lead to sudden death. It's as a result of these tissues that are infected. That is why you develop liver problem, kidney problem, high blood pressure, ectopic pregnancy, and then you develop miscarriage, bleeding after delivering. All these health complications is as a result of these tissues that are invaded by this microorganism. You see, okay, let's take a look at a Plasmodium parasite. Plasmodium parasite is as a result of, when mosquito, bites you. The mosquito parasite, the mosquito, inject this Plasmodium parasite into the bloodstream. And when this parasite invade the bloodstream, it will affect the liver and cause jaundice. You begin to experience weakness of the body, drowsiness, weakness. It also affects the lungs. It can cause accumulation of fluids in the lungs. You must have seen some people going for lung operation where they are absorbing those fluid from the lungs that have led to the death of so many people. It is caused by this Plasmodium parasite. It's also as a result of it also causes high blood pressure, low blood pressure, anemia that have claimed the lives of so many people. But yet our people will be telling you, I don't have infection. I want you to reconsider this statement. Don't you think we are living in ignorance? It's ignorant. You see, so just like the way this Plasmodium parasite invades the bloodstream, that is how we have other parasites, microorganisms. Like what I've earlier said in the past video, I said that this infection is in the air, in the land, in the water. I'm referring to microorganisms. They invaded the entire community of the human being. They're in everywhere. These microorganisms are there. From there you see whether Staphylococcus aureus, Candidiasis, E. coli, and all of them. those ones that causes pelvic inflammatory disease, that causes damage of fallopian tube, uterus lining, all these are as a result of infection that invaded, the tissues in the human body. You see, but when you don't have awareness of some of these things, we begin to suffer so many health complications. There was this man, this pastor that came. I met this pastor. The wife went to labor room. This woman, after delivering, she bleeded about 2 occasions and gave up. But thank God they were able to revive this man. So when I went to see the husband, I called him. I said, Pastor, this thing is as a result of chronic infection. Pastor say, forget about it. Don't even say that. Don't you know me? How can you say my wife have infection? My wife never have any infection. So I said, okay, I left. After some time, this pastor fell sick. And he now called me. He said, Pastor Modi, are you in the office? I said, yes, I'm in the office. He now said, okay, I'm coming to do some checkup. I said, okay, I'm in the office, you can come. So when he came, I carried out the checkup for him. I sent him to the lab to go and do tests. When he came with the result, we saw Staphylococcus aureus. That was how I told this man. I said, see, what we are seeing now is something very small compared to what you are going to see in your wife's body. I said, if I check your wife, if you didn't see chronic infection, that means just take me like somebody who doesn't know what he's doing. This man went the next day and brought his wife. When the wife came, I carried out the same checkup. I quickly sent her to the lab. They did test and brought the result. Lo and behold, heavy growth of infection, Staphylococcus aureus, Candidiasis, E. coli. This pastor was surprised. He was shocked. He was asking me, he said, what is the cause of all this? What must have caused all these things? I said, yes. When I told you the other time, you said nothing of such nature. I asked this woman, have you not been experiencing anything like itching or anything before? And she said, no. I said, no, since your mother gave birth to you, have you never experienced anything like itching before? This woman said, yes, and some time ago I experienced itching. Somebody now told me that I should use warm water, boil water, and put a salt on it and alum. I should sit down on it, and as I keep on doing it every time like that, that was how, the itching stopped. You see, some things that we are doing out of ignorance. This is what many of our women are doing. And as they are doing that, because they doesn't notice anything itching again, they now felt, oh, infection is gone, I don't have infection again. Before you know what is happening, they will now face chronic health complications that almost claim their life. You see, these are what people are doing. So, but when you have this awareness, when you take the right step, you will discover that we can live above some of all these health complications. We can live above them. You see, you don't need to wait for sign. This is one of the major reasons why our people are dying mysteriously. They'll be asking you, what is the sign? If somebody have infection, what is the sign? Look, let me tell you, you don't need to look for sign. I have said it in my first video, the earlier time. I said, we derive infection from maternal bloodstream. This is what I want everybody to know. We derive infection